Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
All right, guys. Good morning. Magandang umaga po. Wait lang ayusin ko lang yung aking pinapanood dito. Kagulo ako. Good morning. We're going to be doing a live commentary and discussion of the Callum Walsh versus Sandoval Ocampo. Carlos Ocampo fight. Yan po ay mangyayari in just a moment sa Paramount. And at the same time, gotta confess to you, because I am a basketball and a boxing fan, dalawa yung screen ko dito. Ang hirap manood actually ng pag sports fans ka, tapos Sabado or Linggo, dalawa yung mga boxing event. Lalo na dati Sunday pa lang, hirap na ako dahil pag Sunday may MMA at saka may boxing. Siyempre nananalo ang boxing. Yun ang ating kinokomentaryo. But updated din tayo sa mga nangyayari po sa MMA kahit pa paano. Right now, we have Rodriguez versus Dianda. I think this one is still free. You can watch it free on on YouTube. So, let me tell you this. Hina ko muna sandali yung background ha. Hindi ko lang naririnig nyo. Alright, hininaan ko na. Share muna tayo guys. Share. Morning po. Sipag ni Pao. One thing na sikreto talaga para lumaki, maging maraming following ang inyong mga channel. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be passionate of what you do. So, yun po yung ating isa sa mantra for being a person and a content creator. Double checking ko lang yung live ko if naglalag ba. Parang naglalag ako. Pa-press 1 nga po if you can hear me, and please comment where you guys are from. So I can go ahead and give you a shout out. Shout out ko po kayo. Saturday, and sasabihin ko sa inyo, it looks like our Saturday morning will be different moving forward. Usually, wala tayong live from Saturday. Usually, yung mga live natin sa Saturday are weigh-ins and discussion about the upcoming Sunday fight. Pero because of the entry of Zuffa Boxing, mukhang magbabago po ang ating pong habits for boxing events. Because Zuffa is also holding a UFC event every Saturday night. So I guess what's gonna happen is that UFC event is still gonna be Saturday night in the US, and then yung kanila pong Zuffa Boxing is going to be parang Friday night sa Amerika. So magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Pasensya na kayo, no? There are things that we need to do, and ano ko muna to. Callum Walsh versus Carlos Ocampo. I wish they could do all of the event muna for free para just to kumbaga para makapaghatak po ng mga fans. So magandang umaga po. Yes, I'm live and it's Saturday morning. I know it's a little bit different. I got 25 viewers sa TikTok, sa TikTok tuloy, sa X. Wala pa akong TikTok, gawin ko yan siguro later or sa Monday siguro because there's a lot of things. So, let me give a big shout out muna sa mga nanonood po sa atin ngayon. Teka. Okay na siguro to. Okay. So, good morning muna kay Sandoval ka ba? I think sa laban na ito kay Kane Sandoval, kay Sandoval ako. But let me discuss this for you properly para hindi po tayo naliligaw at alam po natin na nangyayari. Sandali lang ha. At aking aayusin lang itong setup ko para mas maganda. Glenn Rosas, salamat po. Salamat, good day. Anong oras laban ni Madrimov at saka Salazar? Guys, yung Madrimov Salazar, Bukas pa yata yun. Teka nga. Teka, naghahang tong pinapanood ako eh. Thank you guys. Yeah, bukas pa yun kay Bukas pa yun kay Mad Remove guys. Naghahang ako guys. Let me just iliting ko lang yung ko para hindi masyado naghahang. Parang I don't know, naghahang sa akin eh. So, guys, give me a quick second. Naghahang yung aking system. So, I don't know if you can hear me or see me. Sabi ko na eh. Naghahang talaga. Double check kung okay sa inyo, guys. Ano oras laban? Bukas pa po yung kay Mad Remove. Zuffa Day. yeah. It will be Zuffa Day. Sandali lang guys ha. Okay, hindi ba ako naglalag? Parang naglalag ako. Parang naglalag ako. The Mad Remove fight will be tomorrow, guys. Parang naghahang talaga. There's something. Okay, guys. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna return back to you guys. Promise, babalik ako. I-restart ko lang tong computer ko. But I will continue to be live. Just stay there. Relax. Parang naghahang kasi sa side ko eh.
Can't get enough of this guy. Every day, every night, it's pound salute, no lie. My day ain't complete till he's spitting the facts. When I wake up, it's boom. Afternoons, it's on track. At night before bed, it's pow once again. This obsession's real, running deep in my vein. It's my daily routine, motivation so clean. Entertainment and learning together, the lean. Oh yeah, I love it then. Are you ready? Podcast Nation! It started with passion, now it's a mission. It's our vision, unite the sports nation. And if you join me, let's make history. Unite for the love of sports, build a strong community. Oh! It's not about views, it's about the grind. The sacrifice, the heart, the power of the mind. You and I, we create a legacy. Take a photo, let's lock this memory. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. and may we fight like kings. Warriors and champions, the world knows our rings. No matter the sport, we rep PH. Powcast fans, we fight and preach. We pray, we cheer, we give it all. Standing strong, we'll never fall. Filipino fans, here we go! Yeah, hype na naman si Pao Salud. Pag nagsalita, it just sounds good. Mga bashes, haters, naghihintay bumagsak. Pero tuloy lang, walang atas. Huwag kang makipag-debate, di mo kaya. Makinig ka na lang, para tuloy ang ligaya. Powcast, malakas, tanggapin mo na. Consistent drip, kaya shout out muna. Here comes the boom, boom, pow. Powcast Nation, stand up now. Get ready for the truth. Powcast, the pioneer, the original Powcast. Sports updates, join Powcast Nation. Powcast Sports #1. Sports fans, clap your hands, stay motivated. Motivated. From PH to the world, stay elevated. Stay subscribed, stay tuned. Powcast is the truth.
We cut the video presentation for the fight of Cain Sandoval and Julian Rodriguez. This is the first main card for the Zuffa Boxing 01 boxing event. A lot of people are excited about this. Of course, you know, this event has been scrutinized a lot by a lot of different people, but we shall see. As a boxing fan, as a boxing media or commentator, we just wanted to see great fights, and we've been seeing them so far. And right now, this is the first main card of the Zuffa Boxing 01 from Dana White, Cain Sandoval. 17-0. Ito po yung kartada para makita nyo ang naglalaban ngayon. Cain Sandoval is 17-0, 23 years old. Ang kalaban niya si Julian Rodriguez, 31 years old, 24-1-0. They both have the same height, and the record almost identical in a way that I think this is a match. And this is exactly the kind of events that we wanted to see from the top to the bottom. I just wanted to let you know na simula sa baba hanggang sa taas, you know, maganda po yung mga almost pantay. No, I understand, syempre lamado pa rin ang konti yung nasa kaliwa, but if you look at this, guys, everyone that expected to win won the fight, and this is it. So we are now in our last 3 fight of the evening for the Zuffa Boxing. Medyo hindi na natin kinover yung mga undercard fight, but let me update you anyway while ito ay nagpipiling out round pa si Rodriguez at si Cain Sandoval. Kanina po ay nanalo po si Emiliano Cardenas. Emiliano Cardenas defeated Marcus Cortez Harris via unanimous decision. That is a 6-round fight. Robert Merriweather III defeated Cesar Correa via unanimous decision. That's a 6-rounder fight as well. Troy Nash defeated Jacob Ramos, both undefeated boxer, unanimous decision win. Floyd Diaz, 13-0 fighter, defeated Guillermo Gutierrez. Now, I just saw the post on Zuffa Boxing Facebook, and the father of Rodriguez, Gutierrez, have something to say about this. And just a while ago, Omar Cande, Trinidad, defeated Max Omelias via TKO. And, you know, Trinidad was knocked down in this fight, but he rose up and won the fight. Oh my goodness. It looks like our peeling out round is over because I see already a hit coming from Sandoval. Sandoval wearing black and Rodriguez in the white. Ayan po yung ating magkalaban ngayon. You know, the thing with Zuffa and UFC, they're very neat in reference to their promotions. And, you know, this is one thing that I am still debating about sa mga nanonood, no? Yung style po ng boxers, parang nagiging plain and simple. There's not a lot of promotions on the trunks. Yung mga sponsors, usually sa mga boxers, may kanya-kanya silang mga promotions. I don't know the setup with Zuffa Boxing. But here we go, Rodriguez and Sandoval. There are some benefits and or negative and positive about it. But if you ask the right question for me here, right here, I will give you the answer. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Good morning. I'm a Filipino boxing commentator from the Philippines, #1 independent sports voice. And I'm looking at Freddie Roach right here in the corner of Cain Sandoval. Kane Sandoval po, ang isa po sa boxing prospect na inaalagaan din yan. Yes, totoo naman. Yeah, and there's no shame in saying this. Let me just see my live session here. Live siya sa Zuffa Boxing 01, guys, if you want to go ahead and watch it there. Maybe for the Philippines, that's live. And if you haven't done so, please go ahead and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and teka. Okay. Share ko lang itong aking live para maraming manood. It's not siguro yung itong fight na ito, it's not yet that popular in the Philippines, but for us boxing fans all over the world, this is something that we have been intrigued about for a long time, and we're really looking forward to see how Zuffa does their event. So far everything has been the same, no? I was expecting something different, but the the boxing so far is the same as the traditional boxing, with a little bit of flavor from Zuffa, which is being so minimalistic and simplistic. That's the style, especially as they do their event. So I'm not covering basketball today, Sir Barry. But if you're talking about basketball, NBA has been starting all day. Marami pong basketball ang NBA every day. So I don't know which. You got to be more specific on that so I can anyway help you. Rodriguez and Sandoval exchanging leathers right now. And the way I'm looking at this, it looks like a knockout could happen because they're hitting each other right here. Obviously they're hitting each other, but they're actually tagging each other early. And this is this is going to be it looks like this is going to be a short distance fight. This is just round number 2. Kane Sandoval has 15 knockouts, so he has powers in those hands. Again, he's wearing the black one. And Julian Rodriguez has 15 knockouts out of 24, so decent knockout ratios as well. Barry just jokes. I'm having a little bit of lagging issue, I think. So just let me know if I'm lagging on your side. So anyway, round number 2, Rodriguez and Sandoval. Callum Walsh wins, I hope. You know what, Barry? I am just curious because I'm a Filipino boxing channel. Most of the followings that I have are Filipino. You're Filipino? Because you're speaking English, and it's not that I doubt Filipino speaking English. I'm Filipino. I speak English, but I just want to know if we got some non-Filipino viewers here. I got 47 viewers on X, and you guys can comment, and I can see it here, by the way. So please, if you're watching on X, please go ahead and comment. Yeah, I do not know why people watch me on X, and it's good. It's okay. Yeah, I don't have any problem. I do have followings on X. It's not a lot, but it seems like my viewers are there. Thanks, Elon Musk, for the algorithm. But I need it on YouTube and Facebook. That's because that's where I earn. I'm Irish. Oh, that explains why you're with. You wanna bet for Callum Walsh. I'm for Callum Walsh too. I think Callum Walsh is gonna win, and it's going to be difficult for Dana White. Okay, as you know, a promotions is successful not because of the promoter, it's because of the boxers. Now, I don't know if this would change with Zuffa Boxing in the picture, but all I'm saying is that so far from what we've been seeing, Callum Walsh is really the man and the face so far of Zuffa. And Zuffa Boxing event 1. And so if the main event, and especially as we're looking at this, especially all of the expected people or fighters to that fought won, and if Callum Walsh loses, then that's gonna be a big headache. You know what I'm saying? But again, Zuffa Boxing is different. It's not about just the records, as they always say. So hopefully we see that. And we're here supporting Zuffa Boxing. We're supporting everyone. Now I know there's a lot of issues with traditional boxing and all that, but we are fight fans, and we are definitely going to support this. Yes, but I do not think Callum is going to be elite level. Oh no. Coming from an Irishman. Anyway, a good replay right there of Rodriguez hitting Sandoval with a solid left hook. Could win a top belt in his career. We'll see about that. I hope Zuffa Boxing does what they say when they say that they're gonna get the best fighting the best, and not protect or not kind of buffer or sandbag the fighters' record and make them look great even if they're not. So exactly why I expect the same thing that they're doing with UFC. So that is my expectations for that. Guys, and by the way, Barry, don't forget to subscribe. I know that I have a lot of Filipino content, but it might be interesting for you too. I don't know if you watch some of my content that's the Filipino language or Tagalog. That's the name of the language. If YouTube can convert that into English, just in case you're interested in something, because the Filipino does have a lot of international fighters too. All right, round number 3 in the Rodriguez versus Sandoval fight. I guess what's happening here is that Zuffa has decided to give the boxing for free to Filipino fans, because usually what happened is that the preliminary cards are going to be free and is going to be shown on YouTube, and then after that it cuts off and it goes to the app. So whichever app that the promotion is partnered with, this time it's Paramount, it goes there. So and then you cannot watch it until you pay, because it's pay-per-view. So that hasn't happened so far. So like what I said, we are watching it on YouTube. So wow, this is a treat for us. So thank you Zuffa. And let me mention Zuffa anyway on my Teka lang. I'm gonna do a screenshot, and I'm gonna sure thing. Yeah, brother. Sure thing, but I have no Tagalog. So it's okay. I do speak Taglish. It's very normal in the Philippines to speak Tagalog, English combined. So you get most of the idea of what I'm talking about anyway. And if I do it in Tagalog, that means it's more of a local interest. All right, Sandoval and Julian Rodriguez. I think Julian Rodriguez could be winning here, and so far again, no unexpected defeats. Everyone that's expected to won the fight so far, and Cain Sandoval could be in trouble to be the first one. And
You didn't expect this, but Powcast, here we rise, Philippine pride, but we're reaching beyond the skies, representing the flag sports from Pinoy to Viet, headed to Vegas, maybe Dubai. Don't forget that Powcast is global, interviews across seas, athletes worldwide making hits with these. We've come so far, and we're here to stay. Hate or like me, it's impossible to look away. Get your head straight, cause I don't back down from debates or truth.
all right, here we go. We continue with the action. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. That means good morning to each and every one of you guys, because I'm from Manila, the Philippines, and we're watching Zuffa Boxing 01 Walsh versus Ocampo, the pilot episode or the pilot event of Dana White Zuffa Boxing. And we're looking at Cain Sandoval trying to get closer to Rodriguez as he needs to be. It looks like the first 3 rounds are favoring Sandoval. Now he's going for it, and he's throwing a lot of haymakers, coming in and staying close, staying in front of Rodriguez. Rodriguez has very good counter so far in this fight, and so Sandoval needs to be careful about that. So let me just... Again, Rodriguez has been doing great, and he should be able to do great as long as he doesn't engage like this with Sandoval. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Round number 4 so far. And I gotta apologize because the streams might be a little bit laggy for some reason. I'm paying the top tier internet connection here in the Philippines, and it doesn't usually happen. The lagging doesn't usually happen. Yeah, maybe it's different because maybe Converse doesn't expect me to go live at this time. Rodriguez Sandoval. All right. Uh-oh. And, Sandoval get tagged again with a counter punch as he lunges in. And that's a couple of left hook coming from Julian Rodriguez and an uppercut. He still continues to move forward. 1 minute and 28 seconds. I promise I'm going to be able to focus more and more, guys. So please bear with me. And as you can see here, punch thrown, the stats is a little bit different. Attacks, counter, and total, it's a little bit different. Attacks of Sandoval, 142. Counters 23, and Rodriguez 57 attacks, counters 45. It's a little bit a different perspective here. I like this. I'm gonna do a screenshot of that later. But here we go. Sandoval just moving forward here in round number 4. Robbie, I'm gonna read your message after this. It's just an exciting round so far. Round number 4. Usually round number 4, a lot of exciting rounds happen in round number 4. Because it is the round where you're still strong enough, you still got stamina, and it's also the same round where you actually have a feel of your opponent because you've been with your opponent for a couple or 3 rounds. So this is more of the rounds where they get comfortable to each other. And by the way, speaking of comfortable, if you want to be comfortable and you want to be safe, I am presented to you by Arena Plus, Astigsa Sports, the Philippine sports app. You could just register there. You have to be 21 years old and above. And it is PAGCOR register, which means it's legit. And that's the most important thing. Powcast Sports has to always partner with legit partners. And again, good morning to you guys. Cain Sandoval, Julian Rodriguez. Good counter right hand. All right. So, great channel. I appreciate the live updates and chats. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. And I really hope Callum gets the job done. Great content. Love from Ireland. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying my best. Actually, I have a lot of followers from the Philippines and not a lot from Ireland. For obvious reason, I do not cover a lot of Irish boxer. But right now, if Callum Walsh becomes successful in Zuffa, we're going to follow him a lot more. Especially in the Zuffa boxing and boxing wine. So we're trying to speak English more in our content, especially if the relevance of the topic is more of an international relevancy. So thank you so much, Robbie Dobby. Anyone else that wanted to give a big shout outs or comment on anything, you're welcome to do so. This is surprising. I got 2 Irishmen talking. How are you, Robbie? I'm from Dub too, supporting the. Are there any Dublin content creator for boxing that's doing live boxing commentary? Because you're very much welcome here, obviously. But I'm just curious. I know there's a lot of Americans doing the same thing that I'm doing. And people are watching there because there's not a lot of Filipino connection to this live, but I'm a boxing fan. But curious to know, are there any Irish boxing commentator or content creator that's doing the same thing that I'm doing? Yeah. Anyway. Rodriguez Sandoval round number 5 is happening right now. Let me just let me just round number 5. Sandoval is getting countered here. The way I'm looking at this, this is not looking good for Sandoval. Again, he is aggressive, and that's something that is very important. But you cannot just be aggressive; you gotta be effectively aggressive in order for you to get the score. He's getting countered. He's putting in a lot of pressures and actually unloading a lot of shots. But again, it doesn't naturally translate to a win all the time. I don't know any. I love this channel. I just subscribed to you, my friend. Oh, thank you, thank you, brother. Thank you. Every now and then I do get subscription from outside the Philippines, and I do want to apologize sometimes. I tend to forget that I do have some following from outside the country. And, most of my content tends to be in Tagalog or Filipino. But anyway, I just should keep that in mind in 2026, especially now, Zuffa Boxing 01. Rodriguez and Sandoval. These are experienced fighters. I want to tell you this. But by the way, Winter, how are you, sir? Thank you, Uncle Dana, for giving us free boxing event. And it is actually live on... Teka, share ko lang. 4-1 Rodriguez. Oh, yeah. Same thing. Sandoval is aggressive, and I think Sandoval is expected to win this one, but he's not winning because of the counterattacks of Julian Rodriguez. Here's my take on this one. Generally, I'm seeing Cain Sandoval still being really aggressive, but he's not effective at all, and he's getting countered, and he's reckless in a way. He feels like maybe he can hurt Julian Rodriguez, but he needs to stop thinking about knockout, because the knockout will come. He probably needs to be more careful and more systematic in his attack, and he needs to continue to be aggressive, but he needs to think about the counter shot of Rodriguez, because that's the reason why he is behind on points. For my perspective, I'm not officially scoring this. The main event, I'll be doing so, but for this one, I think Julian Rodriguez is ahead. And we continue with the round number 6. This is 10 rounds in the welterweight division. The welterweight division, a lot of times considered as the glamour division. And I just remember, this is good whenever you're watching press conference. I know most fans doesn't do that because it's a lot of talking. But, you get a lot of quotes as a commentator. And I remember, now I forgot who said this, but it's one of the recent press con. I think it's Golden Boy. And correct me if I'm wrong. Welterweight is the division where speed and power meets. They're not small enough. They're not big enough to be a heavyweight, but they're really fast. And so this is where speed and power meets. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree with that? Thank you very much. Now we're building up our viewers on YouTube. Round number 6, 1 minute and 55 seconds. Sandoval is still moving forward recklessly in my perspective. But at this point, that is what he needs to do now. This should be the feeling of weekend fight day. I agree. 2 days in a row, guys. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have a boxing event. And I think this would be our new boxing habit. Whether you are just a Filipino boxing fan or a global boxing fan, join me every weekend. Saturday and Sunday in the Philippines. In other places, it's Friday, Saturday. And Sandoval just pushing it. Really pushing. Again, he's getting countered with that left hook. You know what? I feel Winter and everyone that's watching did that. Sandoval is tough, but it's probably just going to be a matter of time before he really gets hurt. He has already a bloody nose right here, and that bloody nose is not looking good. The unofficial scorecard actually is about right with what you just commented, Winter, as well. Sandoval, Rodriguez. Sandoval could be the first upset of the fight. No defense. 3-punch combination by Rodriguez. And Rodriguez is just, teeing off. Just no head movement at all for Sandoval. This is not looking great for Sandoval. I do not like what I see with Sandoval at the first boxing event. But he needs to do better here. Let me see though if Dana White has his promise that as long as you bring good fight, you can continue to be featured on Zuffa Boxing. This is really what we truly want, right? And the thinking of record is the measurement of how good you are. Should not always be the case. Sandoval's gonna lose his O. Yeah. Barry. Sandoval. Yeah. How things going, Barry? My fellow Irishman. We got two mates talking at each other here from Ireland. I actually have a cousin in Ireland. He's a computer programmer, a nerdy guy. I haven't been there. Yeah, you got one popular Irishman that everyone knows, which and transcended not just in his sport but in a lot of in the culture. And I'm talking about who, the Mac, Conor McGregor. Here we go. Julian Rodriguez, look at that counter punches, combinations landing on the head, and we continue the action here in round number 7, scheduled for 10 rounds, welterweight bout. 145 is what I'm looking at here. You know what? I need to check. And Winter is one of my my friend and my admin here. Because I think Dana White and Zuffa is also changing something about the weight division. No, they're changing something about the weight division. So anyway, Rodriguez and Sandoval. It says 145. So I'm going to do a research after this. Round number 7, Sandoval just moving forward. I don't know his plan, but it doesn't like he has a systematic approach in his attack because he's doing the same thing and he's getting tagged every time with a counter shot. He needs a little bit more of luck here in order for him to land that power shot. I mean, he has powers in those hands, but, that power would also depend on your opponent. If your opponent is durable, just like Rodriguez, and has good defense, then you're gonna have a problem. And again, round number 7. I think this is the same thing that happened in the last fight. So we'll see if he can get a TKO in the final round. That should be dramatic, right? Should be dramatic. Round number 7, 1 minute and 18 seconds. You guys watching on YouTube too, or are you guys watching on Paramount Plus? I don't know if Paramount Plus is available here in the Philippines. Oh my goodness, there you go. There you go. Sandoval hits Rodriguez, and he might have buckled Rodriguez, and Rodriguez now is not moving at all. This is a problem. They exchange leather. My goodness, this is not favoring Rodriguez. Rodriguez should run and move his feet because this is what Sandoval wants. This is what Sandoval needs in order for him to get around a brawl. And Rodriguez needs to move back a little bit. He was stuck on that corner or in the ropes for a moment there. And there you go. The counter attack for Rodriguez. This is exactly why Rodriguez has won the rounds, because of that counter. But he's not going to win the round if he exchange and just stick in one location. against Sandoval, which is exactly what happened moments ago. 10 seconds left in round number 7. This is a Sandoval round, if you ask me. Good right hand, though, but Rodriguez is very much still in this fight, and he tagged Sandoval with that right straight at the end of the round. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are from watching. My name is Pau Salud. I'm a boxing content creator, commentator, sports content creator here from the Philippines. And how you guys doing? All good. What breed of dog that you have? Okay. Got two friends chatting. I don't hate Zuffa. I love his idea doing great fights. What I hate is not recognizing the sanctioning bodies. Yeah, you know what? This is a long conversations to have. Mixed emotions, mixed reactions. I've seen the back and forth with the WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman, and I love WBC Mauricio Sulaiman and the history of the sanctioning bodies. But Zuffa wants to disrupt, wants to change things, and they have the money, they have the materials. That's gonna be. I think we just have to watch and see what's gonna happen. I just wanted to say from Dublin. On my own little YouTube channel I have for my little dog, and 60% of my viewers are from the Philippines. Oh, wow. That's why. Thank you very much, too. So maybe people from the Philippines who love dogs might want to check Robbie Dobby. That's the channel, Robbie Dobby. Go ahead and check it out, guys, if you love dogs. I'll check it out later. Kanino kayo, Walsh or Ocampo? I'm for Walsh. Sandoval is top. Score. Rodriguez is winning this fight, if you ask me. Rodriguez is winning. The Philippines are good people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a lot. Now, some publicity are negative, some publicity are positive. But, what I believe in is whichever location you are from, there's always good and bad. You just have to know where to look. And thank you so much, Ireland. 37-48, body landed. Sandoval has 48 body shots. And now Rodriguez is moving his feet. Exactly what he needs to do in order to continue to win this fight. Maybe 2 rounds for Sandoval. 1 or 2 rounds. And that's exactly entirely right. I agree with you in a way for this one. But Sandoval probably needs a knockout right now. Do you guys agree? I think Sandoval needs a knockout. I'll be surprised if Sandoval wins here because he's getting counter a lot. He doesn't have any defense. Yes, he's aggressive, but aggression doesn't win the fight unless it's effective aggression. You see what I did there? All right. Thank you guys for continued support. Rodriguez, Sandoval. Again, Sandoval just pushing Rodriguez on the rope. Exactly the type of thing that should happen at this point of the fight where Sandoval needs a knockdown or a knockout. And Rodriguez needs to step away from that rope. He is letting Sandoval punch. And he's not moving. He is not moving. He should not let that happen. I think he's way ahead on points. That doesn't matter if he lose the round. What matters is he doesn't get knocked down. Round number 8. Sandoval could be winning the rounds as we speak right now because of his activity. And Rodriguez is not countering as much effectively. There you go. That is what we need. There you go. Again, the left hook. Again, the combination. As I speak of counter, it happens just about right now. And those are 2-3 punches landing on the head, on the jaw of Sandoval. Sandoval doesn't seem to matter or to be get effective with those punches. But I'm sure he is. But maybe not now. Maybe later after the boxing fight. There you go. The combination. Snappy counter punches from Rodriguez. But Rodriguez just missing his foot right now. His legs is not working as it should work in this fight. So, okay, guys, we continue the action. Shout out to each and everyone that's watching from around the world. We got 64 viewers on TikTok. I need to work on my YouTube. After this, we're going to be witnessing, I think up next is the main event. And for those asking, tomorrow's event will also be in Las Vegas. This is going to be in Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. This is the Raymond Moratalia versus Andy Cruz fight. Together with that, there are 3 other fights that are very interesting. This is Kalilko and Jesse Hart, WBC USA Light Heavyweight title, and the return of Israel Madrimov against Luis David Zalazar. Zuffa Boxing 0-1. And as you can see, it's very simple. The setup, I don't know if you can see it, but the colors is gonna be just gonna be the theme is gonna be black and white. Yes, I agree. Sandoval needs a KO. Yes, sir. Here we go. This is round number 9, second to the last round. A must knockdown round or knockout round, if you ask me, for Sandoval. There you go. Sandoval going to the body right now. Rodriguez. Good counter right hand. Again, don't get surprised because earlier today there was a TKO. Oh, good counter again. Again, Cain Sandoval needs to move his head after he attacks. He's not doing that. After the round, I'll tell you my prediction, brother. Adina Havana 4175. Can you guys give me a share, guys? Because, man, I'm so lonely on YouTube. I had 6 viewers on YouTube. What the heck? For a channel that has 500,000 followers. You don't like boxing? I thought you guys love boxing. Please share, like, and comment. Cain Sandoval is not that... Callum Walsh is not that popular in the Philippines yet. Or maybe they're all watching on Zuffa. But I only have 893 viewers on Zuffa on YouTube. Ooh, oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Good combinations right there. Sandoval Rodriguez, round number 9, 1 minute and 10 seconds. And Rodriguez kind of gassing right now, and hence the reason why he couldn't move his feet as he was doing so in the early rounds. But still got some snappy punches right there. Hands are down right now for Rodriguez. Doesn't like this. He's at the corner. Cain Sandoval, though, is not attacking that much. He may be a little bit tired as well. 44 seconds in round number 9, second to the last round. Zuffa won on Paramount Plus. I'd love to promote you, but I don't think you're available in the Philippines. Round number 9, 30 seconds to go. Sandoval might need a knockdown or a knockout. There you go. Sandoval now at least not just throwing punches, but he needs to stay closer. Get closer to Rodriguez. Now he's thinking. He is thinking. 10 seconds in the second to the last round. Here we go. Cain Sandoval, Jalen Rodriguez. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question. Rodriguez winning. Boss prediction mo kay Moratalia Cruz. I got Moratalia, brother. Moratalia. Cruz though. Oh my gosh, Cruz is very good. Cruz could win by decision as well. Let me rethink about it. But I'm favoring Moratalia. But Cruz, pedigree, and his Olympic pedigree, amateur pedigree. He has a lot of fights, so I'm not gonna underestimate. This is gonna be a real close fight. I want Moratalia to be really aggressive in this fight. I want Moratalia to be really assertive in this fight, and I think that would give him, or that would make him win the fight. Sandoval win, no way. Rodriguez prediction, Moser Walsh or Ocampo. Walsh. Winning is I think the fighter that's winning is the Rodriguez. Rodriguez is certainly the guy who has better counter shots in the fight, and that's what I'm looking at. And again, Sandoval needs a knockout, if you ask me. He needs a knockout, and that is what's important in this one. Okay, we continue now, and this is the final round. Okay, okay, what happened here? What happened in my life? What the heck? You know what? Let me recover what we could do here. Let me just refresh this and let me see what happened. Guys. Uncle Dano, I thought you were gonna give that the fight for free, Uncle Dano. What's up, Uncle Dano? Why you do that to us? Why you do that to us? We're almost there. And now you're gonna let me look for the fight. You're gonna let me look for the fight. Okay? But anyway, I got the fight. Don't worry, guys. We got Paramount Plus. Watch it legitimately, guys. Okay? Watch it legitimately. Round number 10 is a brawl. 43 seconds left. Round number 3. And Cain Sandoval just moving forward and just exchanging here. Zuffa need to partner with different content creator to promote the event, if you ask me. Especially they're starting. This is a big problem for Cain Sandoval right now. He needs a knockdown or a knockout, and this is just 10 seconds to go to officially announce Sandoval is the winner. I mean, Rodriguez is the winner. Ooh! There you go. That's it. Oh no. Looks like Cain Sandoval is gonna get his first defeat. I think once we win, Ocampo will be just a gatekeeper for the Young Irish Rising. My goodness. I think Cain Sandoval is gonna lose. We'll see. We'll see what happened here. Rodriguez and Sandoval. I think Rodriguez wins the fight. All right, here we go. We're just waiting for the decision. Okay, judge's decision. $99.91. $98.92. Julian Rodriguez, the first upset of the night. Julian Rodriguez wins this one. Cain Sandoval defeated. Talo po. So, Julian Rodriguez wins this one. Cain Sandoval defeated for the first time This is the first upset of the night. First upset of the night ito ha. This is exactly what boxing is all about. So we still have Misael Rodriguez and Austin Daenda next, and then Callum Walsh and Callum Walsh and Carlos Ocampo up next. So this is up next. Up next. So decision win. Rodriguez defeats Sandoval via UD. So we're just waiting. So this is the next fight. Sorry guys. Oh Craig, oh crap. Wait a second. All right, I'm a little. My mind is a little bit split right now because I'm also watching my Boston Celtics. Oh, there you go. All my Irish fan. I'm a Celtic fan. I told you guys, these betting odds are crazy. They add Rodriguez plus 230 at the end. Oh. Julian Rodriguez, he wants to fight a lot. This is good. Actually, this is good that there's going to be a lot more fights. Super boxing, baby. Let's go. Dana White. Deanda is up next, guys. I'm just gonna go real quick to the toilet, and I'll come back to you guys. Sorry about my language. That's okay. That's okay, brother. Thank you so much for being here. There's not a lot of people right now. I'm not. Usually when I do commentary for Filipino fights, there's a lot more. That's where you really see that most of the Filipino fans really just follow most of the time Filipino boxers. There's not a lot of big boxing international boxing fans, which is fine. It's all right. That's what we're trying to grow here in the Philippines too, and also trying to get more international fans to go to our channel. So that's okay. It is what it is. All right. As we speak, guys, I just wanted to let you know that I am also watching basketball. Let me just switch a little bit because it's 2.5 seconds, and it's the Boston Celtics. I gotta take a video of this. It's Boxing Day or Basketball Day? Boston Celtics, 2.5 seconds. Hugo Gonzalez coming in. Here we go. Who's gonna take the shot? You go! Oh shit! Woo! You go! Woo! Woo! Hugo Gonzalez! What a shot right there. Pinabayaan nila yung pogi. Sorry na live ako sa boxing. I'm also watching basketball. Overtime na naman. Hilo na ako. Kala ko matatapos. Overtime 118. I'll be back. CR lang ako, guys. What the heck? I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Sorry. I've been holding this. I need to go to the toilet.
Salute of Powcast Sports. Salute of Powcast Sports. Salute. Salute. Pagkinon may katapa. Salute. Salute. Pagkinon may katapa. Are you ready? Here comes the boom boom pow. Are you ready? Yes, Powcast Sports. If you're new here, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and join the vibe. I'm a pro. Boss story. Dilo ko masunggulo. Pagay daw nakikinig ito magkapakilalo. Are you ready? Here comes the boom boom pow. Tayo here, the original, di mo to inakala. Lalaki nung matas hanggang ngayon matibay na. Pagmamahal sa boxing, basketball at iba paramdam sa puso. Di kayang itanggi, kita mo na araw-araw walang pahinga. Balita laging dala kahit minsan may nasasakang katotohanan. Wika, open-minded, hanggang tanggapin ang bash at hate. Para basagin ang fake, di kayang makatakas sa truth, mate. Here comes the boom boom pow. Hey, Powcast, pow. Totohanan di basta-basta. Sports, balita, opinion, interviews and vlogs. Nag-iisang original, malakas di mo ma-unplug. Wala umaangas kahit gaano kakasikat.
What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back and I'm loud. I'm watching boxing and basketball. You know, in the Philippines, I know I love boxing, but Filipinos, we're a big basketball country as well. Yeah, even bigger than boxing. So I understand why. You know what? People are saying, why am I doing boxing live where, you know, I can get more views in basketball? Saturday and Sunday, I just gotta give this to boxing, guys. You know, has been a tradition, and boxing has given me a lot. So when boxing is down, you know, I have to stick with them. No, so I stick with boxing. At here we are. I'm sticking with boxing. But weekdays I should do post game reaction. Oh my gosh, I just did. My energy level after lunch is a little bit different, especially after I eat. So maybe I should do the live recap after the game or around 12 o'clock. But yeah, guys. Here we go. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Rodriguez. All 10 round. Pilipinas, mag-focus kayo sa kay AJ Pasionas, Kenneth Lever. Sila yung totoong may mga potential. Yung mga MP fighters, walang kwenta, walang conviction. Gastos lang. Income, tapos grabe naman yan. Grabe ka naman. Okay, here we go. The Anda versus Olivas. 31-22, parehong undefeated. I like it. I like it. First event, mga magaganda na kagad yung mga pinapakitang card ng teka lang Kapag-share muna ako nito. Hirap maging ano no, maging creator ng NBA. Okay, let's go, guys. We're waiting for the this fight, Misael Rodriguez Olivas. Why don't we learn a little bit more about who Misael Rodriguez Olivas is? And let me just pull up his record right here. So Misael Rodriguez Olivas, 31 years old, undefeated boxer, super middleweight, 5'8" only, and so he's a prospect. He has been fighting in Mexico and in the U.S. As most of the Mexican fighters, they're lucky enough to be traveling back and forth as a boxer. And Austin Deanda, an American, 11 knockouts out of the 17 wins. He is called the Native Nightmare. And most of the fights are in the U.S. Not a lot of significant fight yet, and this is a significant fight for Austin Deanda. So I like it. Actually, this is for me. I consider this as it's not the big fight, big fight, but at least a lot of fighters will consider this as a big fight, especially if you're coming in to Zuffa Boxing 1 and trying to prove that you're really a great fighter. So you're getting a significant level of opponent. Not an easy fight, not a fight that you are expected to win, but it is a fight that you are expected to fight. You understand where I'm coming from with this? So this is what I'm thinking about this. And now, I do not know if I am frozen up again. Am I frozen up again? Have I frozen again? Did I froze up again? It looks like I did. Something really is wrong. Someone might be hacking me. Is someone hacking me? Someone is hacking me, guys. Maybe someone's hacking me, guys. Maybe someone's hacking me. Let's go to this. All right, so this is now, not this one. This is now the co-main event. Misael Rodriguez Olivas. Let me just pull it up. And Deanda. Prospects will be identify here at Zuffa Boxing event. They're really trying to uncover real boxing prospects. Here we go. Round number 1. This is Deanda versus Rodriguez, the co-main event of the Callum Walsh and Ocampo. Round number 1 of the Rodriguez versus Deanda. Super middleweight fight, guys. This is the co-main event. Sorry, just middleweight. I wonder how this would work. Guys, comment where you guys are from. Let me know, especially the guys on Twitter. Rodriguez in black and Dianda in white and black. In white. The both of the guys are undefeated. We'll find out who's the real legit prospect here. Olivas or Dianda. Rodriguez or Dianda. So Rodriguez again, the Mexican fighter. Rodriguez in black. Peeling out round, and Rodriguez just coming forward. Rodriguez looks taller here in this fight. Rodriguez really trying to come forward here against Dianda. Rodriguez and Dianda. They're very careful here as they attack. So nothing much happening. It's just Rodriguez is more active. And if I have to give it to someone, then it has to be with Rodriguez. Rodriguez may have the edge on the in the first round. Here we go. We're going to the second round. The next fight after this is already the main event, Callum Walsh fight. Wala silang commercial break. So it's just the screen here. Here we go. We continue. Round number 2. Again, round number 2 tayo dito. Round number 2. And Rodriguez has been the aggressor in the first round. This is now the second round. The Anda. Rodriguez coming forward. It's still the same thing, the same idea. Good jab para kay Rodriguez. Ooh, good combination for Rodriguez. DeAndre is getting hit right now. If Rodriguez continues to do this, he's gonna have the edge. Here we go. Dianda is just moving backward here. Let's see. Just Dianda is just moving backwards. So he's punching back, but he's fighting. Really, I don't know. If fighting scary he's hurt. Looks like he's getting hurt with the punch from Rodriguez. Again, good jab right there. Good combinations from Rodriguez. Rodriguez is... oh my God. I think he's going to knock out Dianda. This might not last. the Deanda is not returning anything right now. Not returning anything significant. The Mexican fighter is doing a lot better so far. Again, if it goes like this, like both of them are undefeated. Yes. But I think Rodriguez is doing a lot more. And he is really aggressive here. And he's going to the body, he's going to the head, he's hitting Deanda. Deanda is coming back, but just nothing there. Nothing to offer. Not a lot of things to offer. He's offering something, but nothing significant to even have Rodriguez think twice about coming in. Ten seconds in round number 2. End of round number 2. But walang live na wala yung live eh. Kanina meron eh. Nakalimutan si Rotang. Nakalimutan lang yata ng Zuffa eh. Nakalimutan lang yata ng Zuffa. Round number 3, guys. Round number 3. I hate to continue like this. No, you're not 100% focused, but now I'm gonna be focusing in the game. But walang talo ba si Callum? Di pa po talo. The Callum Walsh is yet to fight. So $130, $126 yung Celtics game. FYI lang, just for you guys that are waiting for me to do something about that. But right now, round number 3 versus Rodriguez versus Deanda. Thank you, guys. Main event up next. Rodriguez Deanda right now is happening. Rodriguez Deanda. I'll read this in a while. Let me just finish this round because something is happening. Rodriguez and Deanda. It's too long, Budgie. I'm gonna read it after the round. 1 minute till I read it. 1 minute and 9 seconds to be exact. Rodriguez Deanda. It's the same story. Rodriguez coming in forward, and Deanda is just countering. So usually, if this is the case, Rodriguez is maybe the more powerful guy, because I don't know. Deanda is throwing punches, but I don't see the impact on those punches. Honestly, Zuffa Boxing, they have their own gloves too. So let me see who is the boxing glove that's gonna support Zuffa. So far, it is their own branded boxing gloves. So we'll see. So maybe a boxing glove could support them or sponsor them moving forward. Going to the bodies, Rodriguez. Rodriguez again, just sticking to it like glue, just coming in forward. Good right hand for Rodriguez. And Rodriguez just throwing in a lot more heavier punches. And for me, I am giving him the first 3 rounds of the fight. End of round number 3. Boji 2.2 says, Kuya Pao, since you took out the interactive in your page, lots of regular vanish turns. Trust me, if you put back this type of segment, you'll be back. I know it's hectic, but it's manageable. Specifically, which interaction are you talking about? I'm just trying to stray away a little bit from nonsense conversations. Which one are you talking about, man? Budget. Which one are you talking about? I think I'm doing good on Facebook. I got 1.4. Here we go. Round number 4. Scheduled for how many rounds is this scheduled? It doesn't say. It's a 160-pound fight, and according to BoxRec, this is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. And this is also partners as well with Riyadh Season. Kind of makes you wonder. Riyadh Season is partnering with everyone. He's supporting every boxing promotions, whether the boxing promotions are competing against each other or not in good terms with each other. He's there. 2 minutes. We're in round number 4. Deandra may have something here. You know, I may be misjudging him earlier because he's just back on the back foot most of the time, just countering. But, you know, if he's tough enough and he unloads those counter shots, then he may have something. But Rodriguez is the one hitting him and hitting him harder. And this is not looking good for the scorecard. Misael Rodriguez. One minute and 30 seconds in round number 4. You know what? Earlier, Zuffa Boxing was live on their channel. So, but they're still live on the UFC page. Rodriguez and Deanda. You know what? I'm gonna try and watch it there because all right, I understand. I'll do that soon, brother. I'll do that soon, brother. So maybe after the fight. It's just no one's coming in. So no one's interacting. So maybe they're upset because I am a critic of Cash Romero. But nonetheless, it is what it is. Jairo Pataya being shown right here. I thought he's beside Julio Cesar Chavez, but I doubt if he's going to be fighting at Zuffa Boxing. Jairo Pataya, Ring Magazine Cruiserweight Champion. He has now signed with Zuffa Boxing. He is working now with Dana White. And we continue the action. Misael Rodriguez. And Deanda is being looked at the referee. I mean the doctor. Oh, shucks. TKO. Double vision. That's it. But I do not like that. I do not. Health is first. Safety is first. But the Anda is saying that he has a double vision. So it's going to be a TKO. Here is where I'm conflicted with this one, and let me just share my opinion. Obviously, we like warriors that will fight or wanted to fight, no matter what, no matter how bloody they are, no matter how what the situation, no matter how they're in a predicament. But safety is first. But for let's just say for an event like this for Zuffa, some of the promoters would see it like, okay, this guy's not good for entertainment. This guy is not the warrior, so do we still promote him or not, or things like that. But this is just the first event anyway. This is the first fight for Austin Deanda. He was an undefeated fighter, and he quit in this fight because he has a double vision. But he's been tagged with a lot of headshots, and that's just the story of the fight. As Rodriguez has been coming forward all day in this fight, and that's the case. He lost. He loses this fight, and he now is 16-0, while Austin Deanda will be at the 17-1 record. So now we are on the main event of the night: Callum Walsh and Carlos Ocampo. And we're going to be discussing this a little bit. Just give me a quick moment to actually go ahead and check this out. Main event is up next, guys. Don't go anywhere. Good morning. Shout out po if ano prediction kay Cain Sandoval and Julian Rodriguez. Julian Rodriguez already won the fight, so no need for prediction on that one, because Julian Rodriguez already won that fight. Julian Rodriguez. The Zuffa Boxing one is actually live on YouTube via Zuffa Boxing and UFC channel. So thanks Dana White for at least giving boxing, doing boxing. Anyway, interview by Max Kellerman. Let's go. Here we go. Main event up next. Callum Walsh. Give me a prediction, guys. Main event is up next. Please continue to share, like, and comment. And can you guys comment where you guys are from? I like the translator, guys. I like the translator. I like the how the translator is. He's smiling when the fighter is smiling. Zuffa belts. All right. He wants a Zuffa belt. King Callum Walsh is up next, guys. All right, here we go. King Callum Walsh. This is a pressure for. If you ask me, this is a pressure pack fight for Callum Walsh. He is the man being promoted here by Zuffa Boxing, so there's a lot of expectations for him to win. But he's not fighting a pushover. This is not those usual promotions where, he's gonna get a fight where he's gonna be highlighted, where his strength is gonna be promoted. It's not like that. This is a real fight, and Carlos Ocampo is there to bring it. So Carlos Ocampo has a very big opportunity here to actually change the storyline in the very first boxing event of Zuffa Boxing happening at the Meta Apex Las Vegas. By the way, Zuffa Boxing has also already announced their next boxing fight. So let's go ahead and check if it's on their website. Zuffa Boxing 01, Zuffa Boxing 2 there's already a schedule. Let me see if there's a website. You know what? Let's look at the Wikipedia. Usually, Wikipedia has the link to the website. There's nothing yet. There you go. List of event. Zuffa. The Underdog. This is Zuffa Boxing. Alvarez, Crawford. Zuffa Boxing 01. Zuffa Boxing 2. Let me see when. I forgot the date. Zuffa Boxing 2. When is it going to be? My gosh. Jose, it's happening right away. So every weekend we're gonna have a boxing event? What the? Is this good enough for you guys? Zuffa Boxing second installment of beginning takes shapes. Former 140-pound WBA title holder Jose Valenzuela will take on Diego Torres in a 10-round lightweight bout on February 1 at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas on Paramount Plus. Zuffa Boxing announced on Wednesday. My God, is this gonna happen every week? Oh, Zuffa is really coming in hard, coming in fast and hard. My gosh, I gotta announce this. Zuffa Boxing. Let me just post this one. Zuffa coming in hard and fast. Next event, Feb 1. Jose Valenzuela versus Diego Torres. Diego Torres. Wow. Amazing. Hopefully the cards will be the same as well. Like a good fight card. You know what? I want to be a matchmaker. I want to be a Filipino matchmaker of Zuffa Boxing. That's going to be a lot of money because there's a lot of fight. Si Venezuela, Diego Torres, and we get to help a lot of Filipinos. Let me see what I can do there, Diego Torres. Zuffa Boxing coming in hard and fast. Next event, February 1, Jose Venezuela, Diego Torres. Carlos Ocampo yan, uhaw sa panalo, gusto maging world champion. Like what I said, this is going to be a great fight. This is not the kind of fight that some promotions are having, they just wanted to highlight their fighters. This is different. These are real fights. that has been the concern of a lot of boxing fans, where a lot of mismatches. So this is not like it. So it's all good. It's all right. Fight all day, fight all night. If you're at my age, you would understand where I'm coming from. So here we go. Callum Walsh and Carlos Ocampo is up next. And this is the main event of the very first boxing event of Zuffa. And so far, I'm liking it. I am really good. So, but tomorrow they're going to have their UFC event. So, Zuffa is doing a lot of things, a lot of great things. So, here we go. Main event action is coming up next. I got Callum Walsh here. But, again, an upset could happen. An upset could very well happen in this fight. And I'm telling you this because I know that Carlos Ocampo is very much capable of winning this fight as well. Callum Walsh has fought Fernando Vargas, alias Espadas. But if you look at his record against the record of Carlos Ocampo, I'll let it up to you. Fernando Vargas is a 3-star fight based on BoxRec. And before that, who did Callum Walsh fought? I mean, yes, he's a great fighter. And yes, he has a lot of potential. But today, we'll find out that potential is if he can get past maybe his hardest opponent to date. Carlos Ocampo, 26 knockouts, 38 wins, called Shema. It reminds me of someone called Shema from the UFC. Has fought the great Tim Zhu, Sebastian Fundora. And, like everyone else that is fighting great fighters like Errol Spence, he is coming in short. So, I will tell you this. This could be a chance for Carlos Ocampo. And, let me also say, let me just share this one, without being biased to Callum Walsh. Carlos Ocampo has been defeated by Tim Zhu, Sebastian Fundora, and Errol Spence Jr. Those are the only 3 defeats of Carlos Ocampo. And who are those guys? Those are elite fighters. Those are great fighters. So, I do not know how elite Callum Walsh would be or is, but we are about to find out. Because if he is not good enough, then Carlos Ocampo is going to take this and he's going to win this. And this is not going to be a good day for Callum Walsh. So, Callum Walsh I think this is a pressure kind of fight for Callum Walsh. So, that is what I am seeing in this fight. Well, what's up? We're watching it together? No, we're not watching it together. It's not allowed to put the fight here. So you got to watch it on YouTube. It's available on YouTube and on Paramount Plus. I don't know about in the US, but outside the US, here in the Philippines, we are able to watch it for free. So thank you so much, Dana White. Thank you so much, Zuffa Boxing. So you got a supporter here from the Philippines, Powcast Sports. And we want to cover all of your boxing events. Now, you don't have a website yet. Maybe I should apply for a media accreditation. Such the same thing as I did with the UFC. Max Kellerman is such a great addition to you guys. Max Kellerman, as a commentator, whatever he says, resonates to boxing fans because, man, he is very passionate about his work. And whenever he says something, it's really dramatic. This is the guy that I look up to, Max Kellerman. I've said this before. When he was still in HBO, when he was still doing his thing, and I'm glad he was recruited by you guys, so he could hype up again. He's working with Ring Magazine too, so I don't know what's gonna happen in boxing, but people are gonna see. People are gonna try and look as boxing develops into 2026, as Zuffa Boxing enters into the scene. And here we go. The moment every boxing fan is looking for. Going for butter underdogs today. Going for Austin and Carlos. Yeah, well, this is the main event already. Austin Deanda unfortunately lost, brother. Lou legit. Deanda lost. He quit because he has double vision. So Austin Deanda, if that's who you're referring to, he lost the fight against Rodriguez. Now we are at the... Yeah, he quit on this. The referee had to speak with him at the end of... which round was that? Maybe round number 7 or 8? Let me just show you this to you first. Since I really get a comment on Twitch. So at the round number 10. No, not round number 10. Yeah, it was the last round. No, round number... Sorry, fuck. sorry. I'm looking at the round number 4. Austin Deanda. There you go. Round number 4. Round number 4. The quick story about that, my friend, is that Deanda was backpedaling since the start of the round, and his opponent, Miss Rodriguez, was just come forward and hitting Deanda. So, so anyway, we go to the main event. Hopefully, Carlos Ocampo can do something. Actually, it is a good thing for the fans. It's generally for Zuffa boxing. If there's an upset, it will just go to show that they're not babying their opponent. They're not babying their fighters. So we're getting real fights. Right? What the heck is this song? A pirate song? A pirate song? This is sounding like a SpongeBob. King Callum Walsh entering the ring right now. Zuffa Boxing 1 happening at the Meta Apex. Very first event of Zuffa. What's up, guys? Thank you for supporting me here and watching. 123 viewers on X. What the heck? What you doing on X? Well, can someone tell me how I can monetize X too? This is 10 rounds of boxing, non-title fight, making 160-pound middleweight debut. Oh yeah, and about that as well. He is making his debut, Callum Walsh, at the 160-pound. I'm gonna go ahead and check this one out. Oh yeah. So, that's one of the things that could be a difference maker here. The weight division, because Carlos Ocampo, looking at his records, he's been fighting in that 160-pound, and Callum Walsh is moving up. Oh, we gotta consider that. So, this could be something right here. This will be really interesting to fight fans. Here we go. Callum Walsh. We got a Filipino right there. Marvin Somodio. I am seeing him with Callum Walsh. So... Here we go. It's my daily routine, motivation so clean, entertainment and learning together the lean. Oh yeah, I love it, damn, give me more. Can't stop, I'm hooked, it's power at the door. Even the haters know they tune in, still saying they're done, but they're locked in for real. Flipping the script, you can throw the mic down, but deep inside you know you ain't leaving this town. Oh shit, I'm having a blast. Is now Joe Martinez, the very first announcer of Zuffa Boxing main event. This is the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in the super middleweight division. This is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And I did not hear. The three judges scored this as Team Cheatham, Patricia Morse-Jorman. Referee in charge of the action, Alan Hagen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready. The fighters are ready. The boxing world is ready. Las Vegas, make some noise if you are ready. Powcast Nations, make some noise if you are ready. Introducing first the fighters in the blue corner, weighing white trunks, officially weighing in 159.5 pounds. A veteran of 38 wins, with 26 of the win coming by knockout with only 3 defeats. From Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico, Carlos Shama Ocampo. Just repeating what I'm hearing. And across the ring, standing across his opponent, fighting in the red corner, wearing black trunks. Weighing in at 159.5 pounds. This fighter has a record of 15 wins, undefeated, with 11 of the wins coming by way of knockout. He is the native fighting son of Cork, Ireland. Here is the undefeated King, Callum Walsh. Callum girlfriend, UFC fighter Tabata Ricci. Wow. Fighter, girlfriend, Mr. Showtime 010. Hey, what happened in the Rodriguez match before this one? Rodriguez won round number 4 TKO against Deanda. Thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go. This is the main event of the evening. Zuffa Boxing 01. And here we go. All right. Here it is. Good left straight right away by Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh again, I think is the one that's a little bit pressure. Both of them. Oh my gosh! And they are throwing hard punches early. No peeling out, just throwing hard punches right away. Walsh and Ocampo. Walsh in black, Ocampo in white. Very clean trunks right here, and they are throwing heavy bombs right away in the first round. They are swinging right away. Let's go. Oh my gosh, no defense happening here. They're exchanging. Both of them receiving heavy punches right away. Ocampo countering well against Callum Walsh, who's lunging forward. I don't like that, but it is what it is. I guess durability will be put to the test right here. 1 minute and 55. Callum Walsh. Good counter by Callum Walsh. Coming in, and he is getting hit as well by Carlos Ocampo as it comes in. Both fighters hitting each other at will. No defense at all. Just offense being shown right here by both fighters. Callum Walsh is the one engaging and the one initiating the attacks right here. Every time he comes in, he throws in combination, lands that, and Ocampo does the same thing with his counter punch. Not exactly ideally what you want if you're attacking. So, because that's not good, because you're not expecting the counter attacks. Counter attacks, I feel, actually hurts more, if you ask me. Because you don't expect that. Callum Walsh. 1 minute and 8 seconds. Ocampo waiting for Callum Walsh to attack. As what's happening, faking right now for Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh, the left hand landed to the face of Ocampo. Again, faking. That is what Callum needs to do. Come in and out. Just doesn't come forward. Don't come forward straight. You know, fake a little bit, hesitate a little bit. Do some good body. Look at those punches. Those are hard punches in round number 1. 40 seconds. You got to focus on this fight right now, guys. I'm not going to read any of your comments yet. But 35 seconds in round number 1, and I'm not sure who's getting it. Maybe Callum Walsh because he's the more aggressor. His hands is down though. Hands are down for Callum. Coming in again. Coached by Marvin Somodio of Filipino. And this is why, I got some Irish fan. Got Filipino connection. Boxer Filipino. Coach Filipino. And boxer from Ireland. 10 seconds to go. Walsh hanging in there. Callum Walsh and Ocampo. Good round for Callum Walsh, if you ask me. So let's score. How about we score that one? Let us score this. Let me just open up online notepad so you could see my score. No, notepad. Just all right. Let's go ahead and write it here. Walsh versus Ocampo. Powcast score. Round 1, 10-9 for Walsh. Can you guys see this? Okay. Round 2. Okay. This is good. It's good enough. It's a lot of ads. How do I remove these ads? There you go. That's better. No ads. So I give it to Walsh. The first round. This is the event tomorrow, guys. Raymond Moratalia versus Andy Cruz. It's also going to be a great fight. I don't know if there's going to be some Irish fan. So here we go. We shall continue the action. We were just waiting for the live to come back on. And Walsh wins by decision, you think? Maybe not. Maybe knockout. Please like the channel and show some love. Thank you so much for showing some love. Try to do my best here to commentate the fight. I got 124 viewers on X, 15 only on YouTube. So you might want to go ahead and share and hit the notification bell. Round number 2, Callum Walsh in black. Both of them wearing black trunks, just black and white team. Good counter by Callum Walsh. Offense are being shown right here. The style of Callum Walsh, he's in the southpaw position. He's lunging and he's coming in, he's jumping in forward as he attacks. So he closes the gap as he attacks. I do not like it because it's okay, it's exciting, but if Ocampo suddenly timed that, he could get countered. Big risk, big reward. That's what they always say. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. 160. Just round number 1. Wait for a second, Savage. I'll tell you my score. So far, close round. Hard punches. Callum Walsh. Round number 2. Just round number 2, so I cannot tell you who's really ahead because this is just the second round. Zuffa Boxing, the very first event of Zuffa. Good counter again by Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh is not that aggressive in the first round. He was really moving forward in the first round. So now they have felt each other punches. Ocampo looks bigger here. His body is wider. Maybe it's just on the angle of the camera. 1 minute and 30 seconds in round number 2. Here we go. Ocampo just stretching his arm. Good again countered by Ocampo. Callum Walsh comes in. 1 minute, round number 2. Again, for me, Callum Walsh is the aggressor. Callum Walsh just needs to make sure that Ocampo doesn't land counter punches as he lunges in. There you go. Quick hands for Ocampo. But again, I think Ocampo might be getting hurt in this round. A little bit. 40 seconds. Comment, guys, where you guys are from, and let me also know who you think is winning. Good 1-2 punch for good right hook from Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh. Round number 2, Ocampo. Ocampo is very motivated. This is maybe the 4th time he's fighting in a big fight, in a significant fight that could elevate his career. And every time he does so, That's the problem. So, like what I said, and I've showed you in the record, he fought Errol Spence. He lost that fight. No, he fought Fundura. He lost that fight. He fought Tim Zoo. He lost that fight. So this could be his chance of redeeming himself and winning in a significant passion. All right, round number 2. You got to give that to someone. And I got to give that to Walsh again. 10-9 is my score. Walsh. So we are now 20-18. 20-18 for Walsh. We now go to round number 3, and this is the very first boxing event of Zuffa Boxing happening in Las Vegas at the Meta Apex. So here we go. What's up, guys? What's up? How are you doing? Yeah, we're building some connections from all over the world. All right, round number 3, Zuffa Boxing. Good exchange again right away. You know that they're throwing in hard punches. You can hear the punches right here. I mean, the Meta Apex, I don't know how big it is, but maybe it would house maybe 1,000 or 500. Oh, good body shot. That's a little bit low. Second time, low blow. Last warning for Carlos Ocampo. That's a little bit low for the fight. Walsh didn't ask for to rest. Looks like he's okay. Good again. Good left straight from Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh hands are down, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Boxing is like, anyway. Not gonna give you a lesson. Let's just watch the fight. Callum Walsh is winning anyway. That's the way he fight. Good fast hands for Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh moving in, moving out, moving left, moving right, exchanging right now. The thing about Ocampo is that every time Callum Walsh decides to come in and unload punches, he returns back right away with his counter shots, and that's a good instinct counter punches, and really works in favor of Ocampo, as he has an answer right away. By the way, I like the setup of Paramount Plus in Zuffa Boxing, where they have the timer on the at the corner. Good again. I haven't seen the round girl though. There's no round girl or ring girl. I haven't seen that. I hope they do that as well. 44 seconds, round number 3. Good counter. Again, he's just unloading a lot here. 35 seconds. Nothing much happening. Has become a technical fight. Walsh and Ocampo. Good left straight again. And Ocampo still looks okay, but he's being outboxed right here. Good counter attack. But the left hand. I like it. You thought the action is over, but it's not. And Callum Walsh is getting the better of that exchange from the last round. So we are now 3 rounds done. And 3 rounds for Walsh from what I see. You guys agree with me? 3 rounds for Walsh? Round number 5. Oh my gosh. Round number 5. We already are round number 5. I'm sorry, guys. I'm my life isn't that updated. So 40. 36. Round number 5. Thank you for reminding us. Round number 5 right now. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Round number 5. Ocampo has been on the defense, and this is not what you want for Ocampo. And again, this is just 10 rounds of boxing, so after round number 5, you're gonna have to do a lot more, and you're gonna have to risk a lot more. So it's better to do it as early as possible. And this is almost halfway through, and Ocampo hasn't won a round. "45 seconds, round number 5. Ocampo. The left hand again. That left hand. Again, Ocampo. Maybe that's the reason why he is not that aggressive, because that left hand of Callum Walsh is always there to greet him as he comes in. 20 seconds in round number 5. That left hand. Ooh, good shot right there for Ocampo. I mean, Ocampo is good, is doing something. I mean, he's doing something good, but not good enough to get the score of the round. That's exactly how I feel right here. 5 seconds to go. Ocampo needs to do something here. So that's it. Like what I said, guys, we like to get a great fight, but so far Ocampo, he needs a little bit of motivation, if you ask me. Again, it's not that we want Callum Walsh to win, but we want to see a better performance from Ocampo. He seems to be contented in just countering. Yes, he is able to tag Walsh with some punches, but he's not going to win this fight like that. He is never going to win the fight like this. So 5-0, all Walsh, nothing for Ocampo. Ocampo has just been waiting. He's countering great. He's doing something great, but not great enough, good enough to actually win the round. That is not how you want to be, especially in the the pilot episode of Zuffa Boxing 1, especially against someone who is being tagged as the face of Zuffa Boxing this early. Okay, here we go. See, the unofficial scorecard is 5-0-2, and this is exactly how I also feel about this fight. Here is exactly how I feel about this fight. Carlos Ocampo is not giving us the fight that we wanted to see. Carlos Ocampo is being too careful and not being the aggressor as he should be in this fight against the heavily promoted Callum Walsh by Zuffa. So there you go. That is what he's doing right now. I think. But he needs to do a little bit more. This is not looking well for Ocampo, but he's moving forward now. Unlike the earlier round, there you go, the body shot. There you go. He needs to do more of that. Not 100% clean, but at least it's throwing, and that is what the first thing that we need to see. But he got countered coming in again, but that time from a right straight or right jab, Ocampo. It certainly is a great boxing match for the Irishman, but for Ocampo, This is disappointing for him. For me, I mean, he is countering right back again. Not good enough. Not good enough to win the round. He's showing some life, signs of life, signs that he's still in the fight. Ooh! Oh my God! That is a knockdown. Oh, that is big. As Callum Walsh, I was saying this. Callum Walsh is open coming in, and he got tagged with the knockdown. That's a big, big round for Ocampo. Knockdown. It's a flash knockdown. People argue about flash knockdown. There's no such thing, but that's a knockdown nonetheless. As he comes in with a counter, as I was saying, counter is what Ocampo's calling card in this fight. But he needs to do more than just countering the fight. That time he got lucky. Callum Walsh was out of balance, and his gloves touches the canvas. That's gonna have to be scored as a knockdown. Callum Walsh is not hurt, but that is still officially a 10-8 round for Carlos Ocampo. A much needed score for Carlos Ocampo. My goodness. I gotta see the replay on that one. Let me see the replay. It's a body shot. It's a body shot. So, yeah. It is a knockdown. 10-8. So, this is now 58-55. Now, this has become manageable. This is manageable right now. Just 3 rounds to go. 7, 8, 9, 4 rounds to go, sorry. And he's just 3 rounds 3 rounds deficit. Round number 7. Here we go. We continue the action at the Meta Apex Arena for Callum Walsh and Ocampo going at each other. Round number 7. Again, Walsh is the more aggressor of the two. Ocampo, however, knocked down Walsh. It's not the kind of knockdown you're thinking. Walsh wasn't really hurt, but that was a legitimate knockdown. Because there was a punch in the body right under the armpit. So it's good. It's not behind the but Ocampo may have a little bit of momentum here coming in round number 7. He needed that momentum coming in, and he got it with that knockdown. Good counter again, and Ocampo countering again. And Callum Walsh again. Ooh, good body shot by Ocampo. Walsh moving to the right, staying away from that right straight, just like any southpaw would do against an orthodox. Good right straight from Ocampo. Ocampo now going to the right. 1 minute and 35. Robbie, Dobby, what's up, guys? Barry and everyone from Ireland. Thank you for choosing a Filipino boxing content creator to be with you as we all watch the fight live, either on Paramount Plus or on UFC or Zuffa Boxing YouTube channel. It's available in the Philippines. I don't know where you are, but hopefully it's also available there as, Ooh, good exchange. 1 minute and 6 seconds here on my live broadcast here, courtesy of UFC. Less than a minute now. Both hands are down. This is these are great fighters. These are technical fighters. Good exchange again. I haven't seen Dana White here. Good again for Ocampo. Ocampo following up with punches. Less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds in this round number 7. Walsh and Ocampo, 16 seconds. Body shot by Walsh again, coming in forward from getting tagged with the left hand. Ocampo needs to come forward again. Less than a second now, and we now go to round number 8. You know, I'm trying to look for a way to actually score something for Ocampo, but it's not enough for me to score something to Ocampo. I mean, that round, the previous round, round number 6, when there's a knockdown, I was gonna give that to Walsh, but it's just because of the knockdown, I have to give it to Ocampo. So let me just write it here. So 10-9 for Walsh. So 68, 64. You know what? I'm looking at Marvin Samojo. Whenever he gives instruction, it's clear, it's good, it makes sense, and that's why he's a great coach. $69-64. Man, I need a knockout. We all need a knockout, especially in the very first event. I think Callum Walsh is trying to do that, but he just couldn't against Ocampo. I mean, it's still doable, but Carlos Ocampo has never been hurt. It's actually Callum Walsh that has been knocked down in this fight. I don't know. I don't know what. Good, there you go. Body shot by Ocampo. You think it goes to a decision? All I need is a decision. You got your money on the decision? It's probably gonna go to a decision because Callum Walsh has landed some heavy shots against Ocampo, and Ocampo is not flinching at all. It's just doing the same thing. We'll see though. Callum Walsh has landed that left straight to the face, the middle of the face, nothing. 144, round number 8. Ocampo is now the one leaning towards, trying to engage, as he should. As he should. Callum Walsh, 1 minute and 24. Ocampo needs to do more. He's not doing a lot. He's not convincing the judges to give him the score. Good left straight again by Callum Walsh. Again, that is a solid punch to the face, but doesn't seem to affect or give any effect to Carlos Ocampo. That is how durable Carlos Ocampo is in this fight. 46 seconds. Callum Walsh. Round number 8. Get Callum Walsh with his fast hands. Carlos Ocampo smiling. Good counter left by Carlos Ocampo though. Now it's not the time to get cute. Now is not the time to get cute for Callum Walsh. Yeah, well, you know what? Trust me, bro. Combat. You know, now is the time. If Walsh wanted to win, he doesn't have to risk it now. He's just ahead on points, and no matter how you doesn't like what's happening, it's a snooze fest. Now, Ocampo just need to be careful now. And this is the first fight. But Zuffa needs to... Ocampo is raising his hands. I don't think he's winning. Round number 8 belongs to Walsh again. So 78, 73, Walsh. Can you guys read my scorecard here? This is my scorecard. Can you guys read my scorecard? It's round number 9. So 78-73. And I got Walsh winning the fight drastically. There's just no way that Ocampo is gonna win this if the round gets completed. He's not doing anything significant to do anything at all to win. He needs a knockout. Now he needs a knockout. Walsh and Ocampo. Oh, another low blow. Oh, he's gonna get deducted. -1. Is -1. -1 for Ocampo, hitting below the belt. It's all Walsh. Ocampo needs to make this dirty now. I mean, I don't care if he whatever he does. I mean, just maybe he needs a low blow now, really, to at least give him some edge. But nah. Ocampo is not doing anything here to win the fight. Yeah, you know what? The rest of the card was great. This one doesn't have just nothing for Ocampo here. Good right hand again, and just Callum Walsh just boxing. Callum Walsh just ahead in his boxing skills. Callum Walsh. Dana was right. I mean, this guy's good. Yeah, you just have to give him a good dance partner. At Ocampo, a decent dance partner, but if you want to make it a fight, maybe Ocampo is not the guy that we're looking for, at least on this fight. There you go. Ocampo just getting tagged right now at will by Callum Walsh. Ooh, good right hand though by Ocampo. Ocampo got something there. 1 minute and 16 seconds, round number 9. Walsh being smart about this. 104 in this fight. Walsh, Ocampo. Again, I think Walsh just waiting for a counter right now. Doesn't want to engage that much. Again, he's won here. Whoops. Misses the left straight. I mean, the bloody nose for Ocampo. Ocampo got big question to ask himself. I mean, he has fought at the highest level, but every time he does so, he fails. This was supposed to be the kind of, how do I say this? Like kind of on the mid-top level. Callum Walsh, they're all both trying to move up in the class, in the levels. And Callum Walsh is about to get validated here. Might be ready for the top level. Callum Walsh. Round number 9. Shooks. Now, because of the deduction, how do I score this? Because of the deduction. That would be 10-8. 88. 81. Round number 10. This is domination. I gotta say domination right now. I want you to go at him. Here we go. Final round. And all I can say is that a knockout is required for this fight to change. Because if not, if it's just going to be the same thing, then Callum Walsh is definitely going to win by unanimous decision. Callum Walsh just need to just be careful, just do the same thing, not be too overly aggressive. He has won this fight. I don't care what people say. You win, you fight another day, don't get too cute. Just like that, you get countered again coming in. It's Ocampo that needs to do something here. But maybe Callum Walsh wants to still put on a show and put on a knockout. And I think he's trying to do that. Just be careful. Again, the left straight and the right straight. Walsh, round number 10. The last and good left straight. Carlos Ocampo just won't go down. Again, he's being punished here by Walsh, but he just won't go down. He just won't go down, guys. Round number 10. Round number 10 action. No difference at all. Ocampo trying to move forward, countered by Walsh. And Walsh just using his footwork, using the canvas, being a floor general as he tried to counter. Oops. Another low blow? Carlos Ocampo hit again with the low blow. He's saying sorry. He's about to lose here. Good left straight. Look at that. Round number 10, the final round. Ocampo trying to risk something. Not everything is still. Walsh. He's tired here. 50 seconds in this fight. Ocampo trying to risk. Just be careful with the counter. 38 seconds for Walsh to officially get his first win as a Zuffa boxer. .24 good counter right by again Ocampo now. Look at that. That's exciting sequence in the last few seconds of this fight. Unless there's a knockdown, there's really nothing here that would change it. 5 seconds. And Callum Walsh exchanging. There you go. I don't see any surprises here. Callum Walsh is gonna win, and my official score will be this. 98. Wait a second here. 98. 90. How did you guys score it? Let me know. Let's wait for the official score. 98-90. That's how I scored the fight. Let me know how you score the fight, guys. Thank you very much to those people on Twitter that has joined me. And tomorrow I'll be doing a live commentary for the Mortalia fight and the Andy Cruz fight. So that should be a great one. There are 3 fights that I'm very much interested in. There's no Filipino fighting on the card, unfortunately, for Filipino boxing fans, but we're still going to be watching this fight. Maybe I would be watching this fight hand in hand with the UFC fight. I don't know. But we'll see about that. This is going to be shown on the Zone. And Israel Madrimov tomorrow is fighting Luis David Salazar. That should be a great one. Kelly Luko against Jesse Hart, WBC USA Light Heavyweight Championship, and IBF World Lightweight fight between Andy Cruz, who has 6-0 but a magnificent and vast experience in amateur, against Raymond Mortalia. Don't let that record fool you. So here we go. And as we wait for the official decision of the judges. $97, $90, $98, $90 times 2. That is all Callum Walsh by decision. As expected. No surprises. Decision. Walsh. Win by unanimous decision. Yeah, this is the same thing that I feel. Max Kellerman saying that even under the round they get knocked down. Getting to 10 rounds is good, but he's not happy because he didn't get a knockdown or a knockout. Yeah, so this is... Wait a second. Here's the thing. One thing that most people maybe did not put into consideration, this is the debut of Callum Walsh in 160 pounds, so maybe the power isn't there. Or it's not the same. Let me rephrase that. Maybe it's not the same against bigger opponents. Naturally, bigger opponents are 160 pounds. I mean, 154 pounds, he's been knocking out people, but this is different. Not Roger. Hands down, yeah. Joe Calzaghe daw yung ginagaya niya. I'm just waiting for the interview to be done, and then I'll give you my official reaction to this one. Okay, Zuffa Boxing is done. All right. Next week, El Rayo. Oh my God, are they gonna be doing boxing every week? Oh my, our Saturday is going to be full pack. Well, thank you very much, Zuffa Boxing. But this is what we expected. Let me tell you this. This is expected. Let me see if there would be any other announcement for this one. My gosh. Monday or Saturday, PH time, mga event ng Zuffa. Monday or Saturday. Okay. Oh my gosh. Tuloy-tuloy. They're really trying to build, no? I think they're gonna build the fighters from the ground up. Aside from getting all of the prospects. At least they're putting them against opponents right away. Opponents that could really give them a hard time. So let me give you my final thoughts on this one as we wait. Let me just record that. If a hagba. I need to be more updated now with boxing. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. For people that's joining me on the Twitter, thank you so much. Anyway, you guys have been supporting me on Twitter. I don't know what am I doing something good on Twitter? Why am I getting the viewers? But I need to get that too on YouTube and Facebook. Facebook, 5 of you guys. Who are you guys? Let me know. Who are you guys? Are you guys from the Philippines? You guys from the Philippines? Yeah. Well, Marvin Samodio is a great coach. What you think, Pao? Definitely, brother. Definitely, brother. Now, this is not the first time I've seen Marvin Samodio give some great instructions. And I think Marvin should coach a lot more Filipino fighters. But again, I think how should I say this as nice as I can? The way that he's coaching non-Filipino fighters and the way that he's managing his opponents is world class. I mean, his fighters are world class. So I just leave it there. But let me just go ahead and get a photo real quick so I can let me just do this real quick, guys. I'm gonna just hide this one for you guys. Then I'm gonna record separately the this one as I'm still live. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for keeping me company in this live broadcast of the Super Boxing. Super. Okay. Okay. Something's really going on. I'm hanging a little bit. I don't know if it's my app or something else, but nonetheless, we shall continue to go live. I'm closing everything else. February 14, FA Agba. Okay. Snooze Fest? Come on, guys. Is this event over? Yes, sir. The event is over. It's done with. And I'm gonna tell everyone what happened in the event fight card. Let me just set this up properly. So I think I'm hanging up. I'm freezing. It's not cold. It's my system is freezing. Okay. Let's do this right now. Okay. I'm really hanging up, I think. Nonetheless, I'm gonna do the recording. The event is done, guys. It's done. It's over. Callum Walsh won the fight. Callum Walsh deserved the fight. Callum Walsh, it's all Callum Walsh, basically. All right. Okay. So, the very first event of Zuffa Boxing is over. It's done. And let me tell you what I think about the event and what I think about the main event. Callum Walsh versus Carlos Ocampo. My name is Pau Salud. I'm from Powcast Sports. I'm a Filipino boxing content creator. Let's go ahead and do this. You know, even though there's a lot of controversy with super boxing and traditional boxing, some of them may not like this, but as a fan, as a media commentator, we're very much interested. I am very much interested. I'm curious about Zuffa boxing, and the way that they have presented the boxing event and how they're gonna do their promotions. It's very intriguing, and we've seen UFC. They've done great, so I'm looking forward to for them to do great in Zuffa boxing. Now about the politics, about the belt and all that. That's another story. But let me tell you first what happened. First, let me tell you that Callum Walsh, well, as expected, he won the fight. It was not as it was easy for me. I think it was an easy fight. This is not exactly how I expected Carlos Ocampo to fight. Carlos Ocampo has been reactive. Callum Walsh trying to go for a knockout. He couldn't knock out Ocampo, but uh, I gotta consider that Callum Walsh went up to 160 pound, so that is his debut. Maybe the power isn't there. I do not know. Maybe you just need to improve that. But it was a one-sided fight. Callum Walsh was knocked down. If you see that on the scorecard, but it wasn't really a clear knockdown. He was winning that round. I think that was round number 6. He was winning that round, and he got caught coming in. He got out of balance. His gloves touched the canvas, and it was counted as a knockdown. Hence the score 98-90, 97-91, 98-90, give or take 97. So maybe there's one round that was closed and that was given to Carlos Ocampo, but every round went in favor of Callum Walsh, with the exception of the knockdown that he got. I mean, he was Callum Walsh wasn't happy. He wasn't happy with this fight. He felt that if it's not a knockdown, it's not good. Which I like that mentality for a boxer because it's a fan friendly kind of fight. So hopefully he gets a knockdown next time. He is the current face of Zuffa boxing. Jai Pataya is one, and he won the fight. No surprises there. The only surprise that I have, which I will tell you later on the card, because that's the only match where the underdog have won. So Callum Walsh, the power maybe not as strong as he was in the lower weight classes, but he's fast, he's strong, and I just like to give a special mention to my kababayan, my countryman Marvin Sumodio. He's a great coach. If you're a boxer in that area, get Marvin Sumodio clear instructions, and just did great. I mean, this is not the first time we've seen Marvin Sumodio did great as a coach, either winning or losing. He is the he's just the instruction makes sense and it's great. So here's the fight card. Um, it was the only fighter that was the favorite that lost was Kane Sandoval. Kane Sandoval came in there undefeated, but he got his first defeat in the first event of Zuffa boxing. Julian Rodriguez defeated him via unanimous decision. Julian Rodriguez got his number. He was being countered. He was combination to the face. No defense for Kane Sandoval. Sandoval was aggressive. It was tough, but that's all he can give. And the more accurate fighter was Julian Rodriguez, and he won that fight. Everyone else are expected to win. As you can see on BoxRec, that's the reference. If it's green, then that's the favorite. Those guys are most of the time, not all the time, not exactly, but it is most of the time the case. So Omar Candid Trinidad won against Max Omelas by TKO. Misael Rodriguez Olivas defeated Austin Dianda. Austin Dianda had to retire on his stool in round number 4. He was he had double vision. That was what I heard from the doctor. He was the doctor was speaking to him after round number 4. Floyd Diaz, 13-0, won against Guillermo Gutierrez. Troy Nash and Robert Merriweather with Emiliano Cardenas won in their respective fights. So the next fight for Zuffa boxing is next week, and Jose Valenzuela, El Rayo. will be fighting next week, and we're gonna talk more in details about that on Monday. I guess we're gonna have a lot of content for boxing. And I should go back to covering UFC as well. It's going to be really hard because there's two events on Sunday. I don't know how to do that. I'm already having problem because I do also cover basketball. Um, so anyway, it is done, and Dana White. Oh, I gotta see the Dana White interview right now. So there you go, guys. Let's support everyone that's supporting boxing. Let's support everyone that's making a difference in boxing, and we shall see what happens with Zuffa Boxing. Callum Walsh, congratulations. We want to see him fight again next, maybe against a fighter that would have more, give him more, uh, show more. I mean, having Callum Walsh show more of what he got. It's hard to speak in English. That's not my first language. All right. I gotta watch the Dana White interview. I gotta watch that. Where is that? Where is it? What is he saying so far, Naruto Pelone? What did he say that I missed so far? So let me open that up and listen to it as I post this. The Jayo Pataya post show. What did I miss anything from the Zuffa interview? Did I? Naruto Pelone, did I miss anything? I hate it when my computer is freezing up on me. I don't like it. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Dana White's being interviewed right now. Where? I don't see it, brother. Shucks. Gotta close this one. Gotta close this. Where is the interview? I don't see the interview, guys. Someone from Twitter better speak to me and tell me how am I doing this on Twitter. Okay, guys, I gotta have to let you go, but I want to say thank you so much to my viewers, and I shall see you in the next one. I shall speak with you again tomorrow. All right, peace, love, and just enjoy boxing. Salamat po, salamat guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Facebook, YouTube, whichever. Please subscribe to all of those platforms, especially on Facebook or YouTube because that's where I monetize. We can earn too.